Ready to fix that leak as easy as one, two, three? Well, you're going to have to watch this. This is Let's Do This with Evan. And today we're going to figure out where that leak is coming from that always gets into your headliner and drips down that back window of your truck. This is a very common problem. I have a 2013 Ford F-150 XLT, but this goes for many trucks, just not Fords, just not Chevys, GMs. A lot of times you get that leak in the headliner in a bad rainstorm, or if you're in the car wash, you notice that headliner getting wet. A lot of the times this is the culprit, and you'll see how the layout is as soon as we get out this third brake light. It just two screws, pops right off. You're going to see how worn this fabric gasket is, or foam gasket. It's just down to nothing. And this truck is only 13 years old, and it's probably been leaking for 3 years. I just got it recently, and the first car wash I noticed it was wet on my liner, and then it rained and it was wet again. So whoever had this before me was dealing with this problem and not doing anything about it. So take off all the old gasket material, and I end up going, well, I do a lot of camper rehab and camper repairs. Anybody that follows me knows that. And so I have a lot of butyl tape around, Butyl. And that is a flexible form of like silicone almost, but it's not silicone. But it's made to flex and move. And so when you're using it on a light or a camper molding on the edges, you can drive around and it can flex and move, and you're not going to lose the seal. So I happen to have a lot of butyl tape on hand, and I didn't have any kind of gasket material that this would, to duplicate the foam that was on the back of the taillight. So I figured, why not go with some butyl tape? I put a piece each on the screw holes. So when I put my screws back into the clips, that'll be waterproof too. So it's kind of an extra layer protection versus what the foam gasket was doing inside this brake light. So just a little tip. Figured I'd try it out with the butyl tape. I've had it on for about a month now. I'm finally doing some audio on this video, and it has not leaked yet. This fixed it 100%. The butyl tape is always sticky. It is always moldable. So just know whatever butyl tape you have exposed on the outside of your light, it will collect whatever. Dust, cottonwood seeds, dog hair, I don't know, whatever you got floating around outside. So make sure when you put your third brake light back on that you kind of not cut around the edges, because you don't want to use a knife or anything around your paint. You'll see what I end up using is a little plastic scraper, and I just kind of tighten it up. You can push the butyl tape back in underneath the light. I don't really care what it collects. I have this all over my campers, and the same thing. They kind of get a little brown, a little black with all the dust and dirt they collect. But to me, it's more important that it doesn't get wet anymore and doesn't get ruined. So you can see inside that hole how the water will collect and kind of run to the left, run to the right, because it's kind of bowed to the sides. So that's why water can get in through that third brake light and flow down um into that headliner. So a lot of times it's like, what? My headliner on the edge of my roof is getting wet. How can it be coming from the middle top of my roof? Well, that's because the sheet metal inside kind of curves out to the outside. So that's where it all collects. But so press it in nice and good. And then obviously when you drill it in, it's going to suck down even more. Some butyl tape is going to kind of poof out to the sides, and you're just going to want to trim that down a little bit. But this is as easy as it is. I wish it was, took a lot longer to show you, fit some more commercials in this thing. No, I'm kidding. I don't even do it for that. I want to help you out, save you some money, give you some quick fixes. That's what I'm all about. So if you want a DIY, you want some tips around the house, save you some money, cut some meat, do some barbecuing, maybe tell a good story or two. And don't tighten them in too tight, or you might crack that lens. So that's exactly what you don't want. And then here's my plastic little scraper here. I just kind of push and flick it around the edges and try to clean that up a little bit. If I can't push it up into there, then I cut around the edges. So there you go, looking pretty good. And no one's ever going to see the top of that light except for me and you. That's already too many people. So there you go, all done. Like I said, I've been through many car washes afterwards and it hasn't been leaking at all. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later.